Welcome back to the Renegade Report. I'm your host, Francis Mayer, Sports Information Director for Bakersfield College, the greatest junior college athletic department in the known universe. And how do I know? Well, that's because I attend men's basketball games in the Gil Bishop Sports Center on a regular basis this year. You guys have been putting the hurt on people. Silence from the Peanut Gallery. This is point guard Jameek Riviere. Jameek, welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm super. Move the mic a little closer to you there. He's a man of few words, but he does a lot of talking on the court. And then DeAndre Dixon, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Did you find a way to get your legs under the table?
Yeah. Gotta stretch them.
It was a challenge. But winning at home has not been a challenge for you guys.
Let me just say, Francis, you said Jameek's a man of few words. You don't hang around the locker room that much because he talks a lot more than you think, my friend.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Jameek, what, are you hiding a secret talent from us?
Nah, not at all.
What sort of talking do you do? Do you give lectures on, like, the post-agrarian economy in continental Europe, or what sort of stuff are you talking about?
I just talk to my friends. That's it.
Okay, all right. That's funny. Do you ever talk, like, on the court?
Yeah.
Do you try to get into guys?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could throw somebody off their game, or it could make them force stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Very good. I see he has a penetrating gaze too, Coach. Do you ever get that?
I try not to look in his eyes too much.
I know. I feel like I'm falling into the abyss, so I'm not going to. That's pretty scary. DeAndre, you have benefited from Jameek's increase in assists this season. How is playing with him this season different than last season?
It's just we got a lot of other weapons to play with, so it just makes it easier on everybody else to score.
And it has been. I mean, routinely, Jameek, you're kicking out 10 or more assists to people, and then we have 5 different guys in double digits in scoring, which we didn't have last year. Is that more fun for you, playing that way?
Yeah. I'm less tired than last year. It was just me and DeAndre.
Right. You were carrying the load,
Yeah.
as it were. Yeah. Jameek, you're not from around here.
Not from New York.
Where in New York are you from?
Queens.
And that's one of the boroughs, right?
Yes.
There are 5?
Yeah.
And where's Queens?
It's next to Brooklyn.
Okay, all right. Very good. That clears everything up for me. In New York, the street basketball scene is huge. Did you play at the parks?
Sometimes. Like, I play with the older guys sometimes.
But to clear it up for people in California who don't know, like the parks in New York, the basketball street ball scene is crazy, right? Like there are really good players out there.
Yeah. Like NBA players play out there. Legends play out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you seen games like that?
Yes.
And they like pull a crowd, right?
Yeah.
Like people stop what they're doing to watch those games.
Especially.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Jameek, can you grab the rim? I'm curious. I've seen you do a lot of amazing things with your body, but can you touch the rim?
Yes.
Okay, all right. If I saw you dunk in a game, I think my head would explode. Have you always been able to just run past people?
Yes, my whole life.
That's been kind of your game?
Yeah.
Okay. If you haven't been to a Renegade men's game this year, one of the things you're missing out on is a pretty unique experience, which is like watching Jameek press pause on the entire world, and then he runs through the people and scores a layup like that defies physics. It's impressive to watch. Do you get a kick out of that?
I mean, sometimes I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it would be funny to me, but I mean, you score layups around guys who are much bigger than you on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just natural to him. It's kind of like something he just does. So it's not, for someone else it'd be uncommon. For him, it's a common occurrence, and he's done it for 2 years. He just, has a God-given ability, to be able to, one, get by someone in tight spaces, and then also be creative enough at the rim where he can get it off a taller player. In fact, last night I think he got one. He missed it, or he got it blocked, and then he rebounded.
Yes.
He's quick enough. He's so quick. He just gets up there and is able to get the rebound and score. And it's just he has a God-given ability. It's incredible.
It truly is incredible to watch. And what's even funnier is watching people's frustration after you score. Like they thought they were going to get you, but it's like, a ghost, really. and then you're gone up the court, and that's pretty funny. We've also had some lobs this year, and we had a few last year, but the brand of basketball that we're playing is exciting. It's got to be fun, DeAndre.
Oh yeah, get a lot of easy buckets from a lot of mixed passes.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
No, and you make it just as effortless as it is for him to blow by defenders. Like you make dunking look the same way. Like I could probably do that, and then I realize I'm not as tall as you or as athletic as you, and that's probably not going to happen. How has the addition of guys like Bam changed things up?
Well, players can't really double and play me so close since I can kick it out to other players around that can score. So it makes it a lot harder to double me, and yeah, it's just fun.
Because you were catching a lot of that grief last year, double
Yeah.
teams and stuff like
Me
that,
and Meek especially, yeah.
and guys being physical. DeAndre, Jameek, do you plan to move on? You know, Coach Hughes has sent a lot of guys on to 4-year schools. How many, Coach?
40 plus.
And players to the professional ranks. Do you guys plan on taking this to the next level?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Any guesses on where you're going to go?
Nah, not right now.
No, not right now. I'm just
Okay.
worried about the season.
All right, very good. You are a guy who's from the Valley, and I know you have family here, so you don't have to adjust to the California lifestyle. But Jameek, was it a big change coming to California, and not just California, but Bakersfield?
Not really, because, like, before I came out here, like a year before I came out here, I had went to prep school in Florida.
Oh, really?
So I had got used to, like, being away from my family, so,
Got that, and that's probably the hardest part.
yeah.
Not just like changing cities. You went to a prep school in
Yes.
Florida, and you went to the Talented and Gifted Academy in New York.
Nah, that's in Florida, Tag Academy.
Oh, Tag Academy's in
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, okay. Very good. Well, that's it. That's a unique experience to have. Coach Hughes, we've talked before about how one of the weaknesses of the Renegade team is like that they will not. Oh, how to put it? It's the lesser talented opponents that give you the concerns, right? Now, that would make me feel like this is a postseason team then.
Well,
Because they're going to just gobble up that
well,
competition.
you know, since we've clinched at least the co-championship, I mean, we're an automatic berth into the playoffs. You know, we obviously want to win it outright, and we have 3 games to do that. We also want to win all 3 so we can host as many games as possible in the playoffs. I mean, that's, you know, our Achilles heel this year has been at times where we look the other way and we see who's warming up, and we go, we're just going to stomp this team. And, you know, as we get further along into the season, especially in the playoffs, you can't overlook anybody. Everybody's going to be good. So, you know, hopefully that's a thing of the past, and we're going to move on from that and really stay prepared, stay mentally ready to play. And with 3 games to go, I mean, our goal is to go 3-0.
And do you guys care about that, staying undefeated at home in league play?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose in your house.
Nah.
No, and we definitely you can't say it enough. Like I've watched Cal State basketball, but your basketball is so fun to watch, and we have this incredible cast of characters. I mean, the guys that come in off the bench are fun to watch, and it's like all of you have a superpower. And DeAndre, I'm going to ask you because you might seem like the likely person to pick, but who do you think the MVP of this team is right now?
I would probably say, in my opinion, probably James, because a lot of our games are won just off of his energy and his scoring, like off the bench. Like you can expect something big from him all the time. Like yesterday he was a big factor yesterday.
And you're talking about number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Jameek, who would be your pick?
Same person.
No kidding.
Or Lawrence, one or two. Like, they both got to, like, if they don't play, like, we'll lose without them two. So I'll probably go with both of them.
Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting. But you make a case for it, like they do bring so much to the games. And I don't think that most people bring guys off the bench, and they are the quality of players that Bam and Pendleton are. Like, those guys are very good. They could probably start for a lot of teams that we played this year. You and James kind of have similar games, don't you, Jameek?
Yes.
And is it fun being on the court at the same time as him? Or do you guys kind of, like, fall into different roles? Or
Nah, it's fun. I know where, like, to give him the ball, I know, like, what he likes, so it's kind of fun.
it's hard to keep track of you two when you're on the court at the same time. Like it's like turning up the speed, like for real. DeAndre, you kind of laughed when I said something about playing down to the quality of an opponent. Do you see that too?
Yeah, I think we underestimate teams, or we like to play down to our competition sometimes. Yeah, I agree.
When you look at it, for me, it feels like those losses are so long ago. Like it happened in a different season almost. Do you feel like if the team where it is right now went back and played those 4 games, do you feel like it's possible that we're undefeated right now?
Yeah, maybe. We're a lot different of a team than we were before.
How do you think we've changed for the better?
Well, one, we know where everybody likes to score and stuff like that. We know our sets a lot better, and we're just more a mature team.
Very good. What's your take on that, Coach?
Well, I mean, all those teams we could see again, they're all, all 4 losses are playoff teams. I think Las Positas is the one that stuck in my mind the most. I think that we really overlooked. Early on against Chafee, that was the second game of the year, and I know we were ready to play. It just, it was the second game of the year. So, and Chafee's a team that's, going to be a playoff-bound team, a team we might see again. And I know Cuesta's another playoff team, and I'm sure our guys would be chomping at the bit to play either of those teams. But we've gotten better. Our defense got better. I was really proud of our defense last night, and as long as we keep defending, we're going to have a chance to win and go far.
DeAndre, what's your favorite thing to do on the basketball court? Like, what gives you the biggest charge? Your dunk earlier this year, Treach from Channel 29 said it was the best dunk he's ever seen in person. Like, just the timing of it and everything. What is your favorite thing?
Well, yeah, the dunks are always good. I like giving energy to the team, like with blocks, and I like setting up other players to score because it's just fun to watch other people succeed and stuff like that.
No, it absolutely is. But that's cool that you recognize the value of that. Mm-hmm. Like, and there were 2 dunks in a short amount of time right there, and it was like hitting them over the head with a hammer. I mean, like, it really was. That was backbreaking. And the crowd got into it. Everybody had a lot of fun with that. Jameek, what's been your favorite moment so far this season?
Winning.
Just win every win?
Yeah, just winning.
You don't like to lose?
Nah, I hate to lose.
I follow you on Twitter, so I recognize that you don't like the losing. Yeah, I had to look around to find him, by the way. Follow at your own risk. You're also a big fan of shoes.
Yeah, I like shoes.
How many pairs of kicks do you have?
Probably like 30 back home.
Wow. Okay. But you are like a total shoe freak, though. You're looking for specific.
I like shoes a lot.
Right. Yes. Very good. Is there a good selection here in California for you? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And you've got eBay and Amazon, right?
No, I don't really shop online. I just go to the mall.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. You were a fan of shopping also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're not into Amazon or eBay?
Nah.
Wow. I don't know. They got next day shipping, man. Think about it, though. There's some good deals on Amazon. So, Coach Hughes, what does this team need to do to be successful in the playoffs? Like, if there's something you could change right now, is there anything? Do you feel like we're peaking at the right time, as they say?
Sure. I mean, we have the talent to win. I mean, when you get in the playoffs, it's you gotta have a little bit of luck. I mean, that's true of any time you get in the playoffs. You got to have things roll your way. You have to have good matchups, which for us will be crucial. We want teams that we match up well with. But sky's the limit for these guys. If they just keep putting their nose to the grindstone, keep working hard at practice. And
practice?
Yeah. If we just keep working hard there and fine-tuning everything that we have a chance to do something special.
Are these tough practices, guys, compared to other endeavors that you've been involved in?
Yeah, we like to compete in practice, so it gets a little gritty and physical, so it's fun. It's fun.
Red team and a white team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, Jameek, DeAndre, I hope that we get to talk again after there's some hardware to put on the table. Best of luck to you guys. I hope you finish out the season in high fashion. I know that we can do everything we can, but we're heading in the right direction to sew up the conference. And, Coach, when was the last time that you had one of those?
My second year, 2006-07. We were co-champion, and then we were like 4 straight years in second place. We were always just one game behind. So it's been a while, but it's a tough job. I told these guys last night it's a tough job, and you guys are doing something special. So we just got to keep it rolling.
Does it feel that way, guys? Do you recognize what a good team you're on?
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not lost on you.
No.
Very good. All right. DeAndre Dixon, Jameek Riviere, the state assist leader. Thanks for being on the show. And Coach Hughes, good luck as you pursue the first solo conference championship that we've had in a real long time. So thank you guys for your efforts very much. And come out and catch them at the Gil Bishop Sports Center. We've got one more home game. It's going to be sophomore night. And if you miss it, you're going to be kicking yourself in the you-know-what. Seriously. They're that good. Don't miss this. We'll be right back with more Renegade Report next.